Thanksgiving and doing the Wednesday night Team 212 business overview. I really do hope that you will watch this with an open mind and an open heart for what it is, because it is your window of opportunity. Ambit Energy's business is exploding by the seams, and I want to tell you briefly a little bit about myself. My name is Alan Johnston. I'm an independent executive consultant with Ambit Energy, and I started my business on a very small level. I wanted to surprise my daughter with a car. I'd spent 25 years at that time in high school education, public school education, that is, as a teacher and a coach. And on that salary, it wasn't that I lived a poor person's life. I just didn't have money coming in that would be enough to surprise my daughter on her birthday with a cash car. So that was why I started my business. I want you to think about why you may be starting your business. Maybe like me, additional income, maybe reduce some debt, more time with your family. I mean, you see the list there. There's people that have reached every one of these that you see on there. And there might be others that aren't showing right now. That might be a reason as to why you got on this webinar this evening. I'm going to cover these 4 things why Ambit's the right choice. With the right company, the right ever expanding industry with the right product, and it is the right opportunity. We're a company that is focused on your success. This is a company that's built on you being able to do what you want to at a part-time level and create an income that may answer a lot of your financial prayers. Our CEO, Jerry Thompson, has a vision of us becoming the finest and most respected retail energy provider in America, and I believe we're already there. We have and have had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We've been recognized by J.D. Powers and Associates as the #1 retail provider in 3 of our newest markets for customer satisfaction and approval. I just brought up Jerry Thompson. That's him over in the right side, and Chris Chambliss, our 2 co-founders. These guys met in 2006 and founded Ambit Energy. They've got an incredible background of success in business. Not just little startup companies, but major internationally known companies. Jerry Thompson's family is Southland, which they turned into what's called 7-Eleven. And if you're familiar with that, they have over 50,000 7-Elevens still in the world. That's the world's largest chain store. We have an executive team at our corporate office that is at a Fortune 500 level. They are hiring and have put together a team of the best, from our field specialists to our IT department, to our events planners, to the chief marketing officer, to the CEO, to everybody involved. In 8 short years, we've been recognized in mainstream America, between your local newspaper, all the way to the Wall Street Journal, and all kinds of publications. You see there in the middle, Inc. 500 in 2010 named Ambit the fastest growing privately held company in America. And over in the bottom right corner, the Direct Selling News, or the Direct Sales Association, comes out yearly with their international rankings for all forms of home-based businesses, direct sale businesses, multi-level marketing business. I don't care whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, and not all of them get into the direct sales news. But in that short amount of time that you see there on the screen, Ambit is already rated number 12. That's for 2013. They haven't come out with the 2014 rankings yet. But on top of that, now that's all forms of business. But here's a little footnote. Ambit is the #1 rated retail provider of energy in all direct sales companies in the entire world. Keep that in mind in just a second. Deregulation opens a window for many things. It opens the windows for people to have a choice on who they use for their utility service. It opens up a window of opportunity for you and I like I can't even explain. Here's what started happening. All the monopolies are being broken up. Your customers have the right to choose, and the timing to consider becoming a part of the Ambit family couldn't be better. There's our marketplace. I told you a while ago to keep it in mind. We're the #1 retail provider of energy in the entire world, but those orange states show you where we're at right now. If you know where Maine is, upgrade this map and bubble in Maine, because we just added the state of Maine last Friday. Our current market is $66.5 billion annually each year. Guys, Again, this is the largest shift of wealth America's ever seen. And right now already we are in a position of 66.5 billion of that each year. Our customer base is right at 50 million. That is actually greater now with the addition of Maine, but yet we've only had a penetration of 3% in our markets overall. Like I just said, your timing is impeccable. Here's how this works. The monopolies have been broken up. And in Texas, for instance, where we are, we had a company that created it, sent it through their lines, meters, and transformers, and they charged the customer. Now what happens is we and other retail providers, they purchase their electricity from someone who creates it. And then we have service companies that own the lines, the meters, and the transformers now. So that electricity is sent from a power plant through the lines into our homes and our businesses, and we have a meter on the side of it. The service company reads the meter, and then they send the kilowatt used for that month to whatever retail provider that consumer is using. That's where Ambit comes into the game at. We are an energy retailer. I like to call us an energy wholesaler. That's a little bit about our guys that started the company, a little bit about our executive, a little bit how all this came to fruition. Now I want to talk about customers, because at the end of the day, customers make your business grow. Customers that you're going to know, you want them to get dollar value. You want them to feel comfortable being your customer with your company. You know, what makes this so perfect is everybody uses it. It's not like we're asking them to reach into their account and spend more money with us on a product that they may not really need, or a product that they might be able to go down to the local Walmart and buy for less. What we're asking people to do is to do us a favor and switch to Ambit Energy and help us build our business. These people are part of everybody we know. I mean, I don't even know. It's just plain and simple. Every single day, everybody uses this. We don't charge them to switch. Nothing's going to change. And for you as an independent consultant or a boss, your own boss, you will not have any inventory, delivery, or collection. Literally, the way we like to put it is Ambit does all the heavy lifting for us. We have great savings and impressive benefits to our customer. I want you to pay attention how our customers are going to get dollar value. We have a satisfaction guarantee, which means when your friends and family switch from who they're using to Ambit, if there's an interruption, Ambit will pay the reconnection fee of their first month's bill. People, we've got over 1.4 million customers right now, and it's been a seamless, flawless transition. We have Green E certified products for the ozone layer conscious folks. Everybody gets a welcome gift, a thank you, if you will, for just trying Ambit. So there's 28 places inside the United States that will pick up the tab for 2 nights for them to go enjoy a weekend away. Funny thing is, even when they're away, they're still going to be using electricity. We have travel rewards every single month. It works the same way as your fantastic plastic, your credit card, debit card points, except with this, it's kilowatt reward points. You unconsciously use electricity, and your customers are going to be using it, and every month they're going to be paying for it, but the number of kilowatts they use are going to add up, and over time, they're going to get a lot of those points. Go to ambittravel.com and check out some of the trips, because not only that, but our customers get a website. Through this website, they can pay their bill. They can track their kilowatt reward points. They can track their usage. There's a whole lot of things they can do. And one of the reasons we're able to give our customers a free website is because John Burke, our CIO, has built this computer infrastructure from the ground floor up. We don't have a go-between. We don't use Yahoo, Google, or GoDaddy as our search engines. We use Ambit Energy. Our customers are going to refer people to Ambit. They can refer through their free website people to switch to Ambit, because when they start seeing what you're doing, they're going to want to help you. When they see the savings, they're going to tell people about it, and they can refer 5 people and get their choice of an exciting travel package. Again, go to ambittravel.com and check it out. But here's a really neat one. Add 10 more customers. Over time, your customers, just over time, there's no quota in this. And what Ambit will do is Ambit will start taking the average of those 15 people's bill every month. I did say every month. And whatever that averages out to be, they will credit it off of their bill. My wife and I had $262 credit off of our bill last month. This works, and it's unique in this industry. We have people that are at our meetings that tell us about how their bill was $7 and $12 and $10. Guys, that's for electricity. They're saying those same kind of numbers in the dead of the summer, in those dog days of summer. So wouldn't you agree that your customers are going to get dollar value? Well, let's talk about you having power in your hands with Ambit. Here's our marketing model. I love it. At first, I'll be honest with you, I was a little skeptical because I've never done one of these kind of businesses, stayed away from them my whole life. Now that I understand what I'm a part of, I love it. You start your business, go gather a handful of loyal customers. They're going to pay their bill. That income stream is going to come through Ambit and back to you in earnings. Here's how it works at the end of the day. Jerry Thompson could have gone out and hired an advertising company to do mass advertising through newspaper, radio, television, magazines, mail outs, and would have been successful. He would have been successful, but what he chose to do is he chose, instead of paying them millions of dollars, he chose to give you and I a chance to make a recommendation and be paid for it, because we've been doing that our whole life. A lot of y'all been telling people go watch American Sniper or Unbroken, a couple of the big movies out right now. Some of you have been recommending new restaurants you might have eaten, or a TV show, or some song you've seen. You've never been paid for it, and here's our chance finally to be paid for make a recommendation. There's a one-time fee of $429 with no annual renewal. But right now, my friends, through next Friday, we have what's called open enrollment. There is no $429 charge to you. You guys that are looking at this tonight and investigating this opportunity, our company released Saturday a week ago the largest promotion they've ever given to people to have a chance. And we are under what's called open enrollment. If you will, subconsciously put a red X through that $429. It's not there. Now, your personal building system is $25 a month for a suite of websites. These websites you don't have to create, you don't maintain, and you don't do any of the upgrading. John Burke and his team in our IT department does all that. But inside of your building business system, you'll have 5 websites. You'll also have through them what's called our Power Zone. All of your information is held inside that Power Zone. There's a couple of illustrations around it in the middle there. Over on the right, you can track your weekly commissions. Wouldn't you like to know that in 1 week you've made $1,605? People are making a lot more than that by helping people get started in this business. Over on the left side, you see a photo that says you in the middle of it. It's actually Ambit University. Inside your Power Zone is a suite of websites that will teach you how to do this business. You will have an upline that will be available to help you build this business. You will have meetings and trainings online and offline that you can attend to learn to build this business. We've got incredible leadership that have created great websites. We have our own. Go to ambitteam212.com and check out what Brian Collins has created for us. There is a plethora of information, but we're a paperless company, so you have to have websites to build your business. You build this, and a benefit of building it is the flexible schedule at which you do. I'm no different than you. When we're in season, it's a 14, 15-hour day. Where did I find time to build a business? I found time because I wanted to surprise my daughter. I carved out the burning the candle on both ends, and I decided to add a little bit more to my day. I decided that on my drive to work and home from work to turn the radio off, turn the phone on, and help someone change their financial future. There's great tax benefits to owning your own business. This is a home-based business, which means you build your business and you have an office in your home. Your mortgage is part of your tax write-off. Every mile you travel to business meetings, the meals you eat at business meetings, so on and so forth. Your websites that you pay for are all tax benefit write-offs. And the unlimited income potential will be real hard for you to wrap your head around here in a minute. Just take my word on that. Before I get into how much money you can make, typically people are sitting there asking two questions. Number one, what's in it for me? My friends, it's whatever you want it to be. What was in it for me 6 years ago was $400 a month. What's in it for me now is my children's college education, the retirement of my wife, a full-blown feeling of comfort knowing that every month, every bill we got is covered plus more. What is in it for you? Why would you do this business? And the other one is, can I do it? If you're over the age of 18, if you're breathing, if you've got any type of grit about you, if you want to change something financially about you, and if you're willing to make an investment in yourself, not in Ambit, but in you, then yes, you can do this. What does it take? It takes a laser focus. It takes that grit I brought up, and it takes the want to. Yes, you can do this. My opinion, you should do this, especially under open enrollment. Here's all we do. We do two things. We gather a handful of loyal customers, people who know, love, and trust. They're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn around and help others do the exact same thing. These loyal customers are people who know you and love you and trust you and will stay an Ambit customer because they like the savings, but more than that, they want to help you build your business. My friends and family are still with Ambit because they know they're helping me pay for my kids to go to college. Yours will too. Here's the building block to your success called 526. I want you to keep up with this. And again, it's a little bit to consume in this short amount of time, but just understand. Start your business. You start your business, pay $25 and you get 2 points for your website. Become your own first customer and then call the one person you know that will help you start your business right now. And you've made $100. Over time, add a third customer. Now you've got 5 customer points and you're ready to move into the next phase, which is the 2. Remember, we gather a handful of customers. Now we're going to help someone else do the same. So you call your good friend, you tell him about a business that you just partnered with and you want to share it with him. He takes a look at it. He joins you in business. He starts his websites. He gets 2 points for his websites. He becomes a customer and he gets his mom to switch. He makes 100, but look back to the left. You make a matching $100. You've started changing someone's financial life. I'm going to call him Bob, and here comes Mary. Mary looks at this. She gets it. She joins you in business. She gets her websites up 2 points. She becomes a customer of Ambit, 3 points. She calls her grandmother. She switches her electricity to her, 4 points. Mary's made 100, but look back to the left again. You've made a matching $100. That's $300. Helping someone change their financial future. Helping people you know, love, and trust save more of their hard-earned money on something they're going to use every single second of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year, their entire life. I'm going to move Bob and Mary over here. Bob and Mary are your 2 first personally sponsored business partners. You know what they're going to do? They're going to do exactly what you've done. They're going to share this with their friends. So now you have a total team of 6. You've completed the 526. You've got 5 customer points. You've personally sponsored a minimum of 2 people. And you've got a team of 6. You have promoted yourself. You own your business. You get to control the financial future of your business. With this promotion, it's not small, my friends. It's a 55% increase in your income. It is another title. Right now, you're just a marketing consultant. You're starting at the grassroots. But before I leave this page, go back over to the left side of the page where it says you. And change that 5 personal customers to 6 because you're going to want to. Just imagine one more house below that for a total of 6 customer points. In your first 28 days, if you will go out and capture 4 paying customers, and one of those 4 could be yourself, instead of 100, Abbott's going to pay you double money. Do you understand what they're offering us right now? Open enrollment, waiving the $429. And you get 4 paying customers, and they're going to pay you $200. So that means if you help Bob and Mary understand to get 4 customers, they're going to make $200. Now you're going to make a matching $200. In your first week, you could make $600 just by starting your business and helping 2 others get started, and the 3 of you getting 4 customers each. But we're going to promote on now, because now you're a regional consultant. You see your 55% raise there? You know what you're going to do? You're going to do exactly what you've been doing. Share the plan. You want to personally sponsor a minimum of 2 people in this? It's the same thing. But check this out. Whenever they get their first 2 customers, they're going to make $100 a piece. You're going to make $155 for each one of them. There's your pay raise. Well, what's the power of duplication? What's the power of you giving yourself leverage for doing what we do? They're going to go out and they're going to share the plan with their friends, and they're going to start a business, and they're going to share it with their friends, and they're going to start a business. They're going to go out and get 2 customers, and they're going to make $100 each. For every one of those people that you're regional to, you make a $55 override in leadership bonus money. My friends, if they get 4 customers in their first 28 days, change that 55 to 110. Go back up and look at the ones you personally sponsor. Change that 155 to 310. You get double money that you're regional coded to for the ones you personally sponsor through anyone who joins that organization to unlimited depths. Pardon me. Promote the senior consultant, and now you're going to get an $80 raise. You're giving yourself an $80 raise, and you're giving yourself a promotion, and it doesn't mean more work. You're going to do the same thing. Personally sponsor there, it's $235, and to unlimited depths, $135. That's for 2 customers, and they could be one of the 2. If they get 4, it's $470. And for everybody that joins that business to unlimited depth, it's $270. Executives, another $80 raise. $315 for personally sponsoring, $215 to unlimited depth. And our last rate promotion is national. That's $340 for personally sponsoring and $240 to unlimited depth. Guys, double all of that. And understand that there will come a time that gets to where it's a wildfire that you can't control. You really don't want to. And this money is paid every Friday. It is leadership bonus money, and it is great money. I call it a game changer. I want to share with you what I refer to as a life changer. Our residual income. In essence, what residual income means is you do the work one time, and you get paid month after month after month after month. Insurance people love us because of that. Well, guess what? Independent consultants of Ambit Energy love their customers as well, because their customers love them. Follow this PowerPoint with me. You start your business and you bring in 3 personally sponsored consultants. And you know what? They're really good because they duplicate what you did. They each go out and get 3. Now you got a team of 9. Well, those 9 go out and do exactly what you all did, and they bring in 3. You got 27 and 81, all the way down through 7 levels, where you have 3,279 business partners. I'm asking you to be a visionary and see this for the long haul. Don't think about next year. Think about 10 years down the road. Think about 5 years down the road, what life could be like following the power of duplication. Each one of you guys go out and you are shooting for the top. The top is 20 customers. I hope you've been sitting there thinking, I'm going to have to get me 1,000 customers. No, you're not. All you ever have to have over time is a total of 20 customers. And if everybody in your organization is building toward 20, and at this point right now they each got 10, you'd have 32,810 customers. Ambit's going to pay on 5 bands of usage. This represents the lowest amount of usage that Ambit pays on in residual income. Now I say, in residential residual income, because we also offer commercial in Texas, but this is strictly residential. Commercial is quite a bit more for businesses. But in residential speaking, on a band one, the lowest amount, your monthly income through this would be $57,844. My friends, that's a month. That's not a year. The first time I saw that, it offended me because that was more than most of my friends in education make in a year. So we'll bring it back a little bit, and I'll ask you to consider this one. Same exact scenario. You bring in three, and there's that 3,279 business partners below you. But in this scenario, you get 20, and everybody in your organization gets 2. They all get 2. That's 6,578 customers over the next several years. I want to tell you that's not going to happen, but what if? On that same amount of band usage of band one, your monthly residual will be $11,571. That is the life changer I was referring to. But I ask you to do me a favor, take the first one off, and I will post this question to you. What would $1,500 a month do that you knew was coming every month on the 15th for your family's well-being financially? It is a life changer. You promote, means more money in leadership bonus money. Remember the $55 a while ago? Well, here's a quarter. When you go regional, they're going to give you an additional quarter for the first customer to look at the arrow on the bottom. Unlimited depths. Every single customer. What I just showed you a while ago was just a marketing consultant. Promote to regional and add a quarter on top of everything I showed you through 7 levels, and then it doesn't stop at the 7th level. People, it goes level 8 through level however many you want to build. Seniors get 75 cents, executives $1.50, and nationals are getting $2 for every single customer on top of what I just shared. My friends, you've got 5 different businesses working in your favor. You have 5 different businesses working in your favor for something everybody uses. So quickly, I want to review. I said everybody uses it because it is a service. It's not a product. As a matter of fact, this is the perfect auto ship. We don't ask anybody to change their spending habits or do anything differently. They're already using it. We ask them to do us a favor and switch. It is the power of part-time. It will not interrupt your life. Some people say it this way. They don't go out to do ambit. They just do ambit while they're out. The compensation plan, if you understood it the first time you saw it, you're light years ahead of any of us. It's just know this. It's extremely lucrative, and it's there to be. Ambit last year paid out over $100 million to people like you and I in compensation, and that number is going to go up and up and up. Why not come get your piece of this largest shift of wealth America's ever known? The timing couldn't be better. That's why I implore you to seriously consider getting in business with Ambit Energy and becoming a part of the Ambit Energy family, because we all follow a proven system, a system that has been used by our #1 money earner down to the people that I know. A guy that just started 2 days ago and he's already made $200. He's following this proven system of gathering some loyal customers, helping others do the same, and the building block of success is 526, which obviously not right now with double money would be 626. So what I want you to do before you get off of here is make sure you contact the person who asked you to watch this webinar. Get any questions you may have answered. Become your own first customer if you're able to. Nothing says you have to be a customer of Ambit, but I want you to understand you want to be a part of this business. Take control of your financial future. With this open enrollment and a startup cost of $429 being waived right now, your timing is impeccable. Thank you for your time and energy.